Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are going to focus on heart opening up the chest, filling our lungs, getting some really good deep breaths in, and as a bonus we get to activate the muscles in that upper and middle back and really help improve posture. So love heart openers. Let the love flow, let the good energy come in, fill the heart, fill the body with good stuff. We're going to start standing today. I'm going to step to the top of the mat. If you're not on a mat, it's all right. If you want to stay where you are, stay where you are. Roll those shoulders up and back and let those shoulders slide down and away. I want you to just take a second and I want you to kind of wiggle the toes. I want you to rock forward and back, and I want you to feel that connection of the soles of the feet to the earth. Stand tall. Give those shoulders another good roll up and back. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll those shoulders back and extend the arms. Take a good breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back. Reach your knuckles towards the ground as you lift your gaze up, opening up that heart. I want you to feel the connection of your feet to the earth. I want you to feel the strength in your core, in those glutes. Inhaling it up nice and tall, and we're going to lift those arms just as high as we can lift them without popping open that rib cage. Now, early in practice, right? So just being mindful of our movement. Where is our body in space? Noticing and feeling all the different muscles coming into play. Slowly bringing the hands back down. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, once again, arch it back. Reach your knuckles towards the ground. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands. Roll those shoulders up and back. Palms open to the front. Mountain. Inhale, reach it high. As you exhale, pull those elbows back and down, open the chest, squeeze through those shoulder blades. Go ahead and arch that back a little bit. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. We're going to do 2 more cactus arms. Reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Feel those muscles in the back of the body. Squeeze those shoulder blades. One more time, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Reach it high. Bring your palms to touch, a gentle touch of the palms. And as you exhale, arch it back. Feeling the stretch to the ribs, to the shoulders. Inhale it up nice and tall. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Heel toe those feet together. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Use that right hand to pull that left arm. Press your hips out to the left just a little bit. And maybe take your gaze up along the inside of that left arm. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, lean to the left. Press the hips to the right. Use that left hand to pull that right arm. And turn your gaze up along the inside of that right arm. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Heel toe those feet back open to hip width apart. Place your hands to the tops of the thighs, just above your knees. Take a big breath in. Press your chest forward. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. And exhale. Hollow your tummy and chest. Tuck your pelvis. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Press it through. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. And exhale. Hollow. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. Inhale it back to your neutral spine, reach it high. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. And we're going to slowly dip those hips down towards the ground as you lift your gaze. Core strong, and then slowly level it back out into your plank. Let's do that one more time. As you exhale, dipping the hips down towards the ground as you lift your gaze, only as much as you like. Core strong, coming back to plank, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Coming to the knees, pressing it back to child's pose. Find your breath. Opening up those knees if you like, giving yourself plenty of room so we can feel those big, full, deep breaths. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and over as we come up to a kneeling position. As you exhale, reach that right hand back, reaching towards your right heel. Inhaling it back up nice and tall. Exhale, reaching back with that left hand, reaching towards your heel. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, pull those elbows back and down as you sit your bottom down towards your heels. Take care of those knees. If you'd rather stay up, stay up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand back. Little lean. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left hand, little lean. And inhale it back. As you exhale, cactus arms, sit those heels, or the bottom down towards those heels. Inhale, reach it up. Circle the arms around behind your back. Make fists with your hands. Place your hands on either side of your spine. Pull those elbows back like you've just wrapped a bungee cord around your elbows. Press those fists into the small of the back as you lift your gaze. Supporting with those fists. Gently pressing forward, opening up the entire front of your body. Camel pose. If you like, release that right hand, find your heel, release the left. If you have to lean back too much, just keep those hands on either side of the spine with fists on the small of the back. If we're able to find those heels, lift that chest. Breathe, opening up the belly, stretching through the chest. Core strong, bring one hand back to the small of your back, and then the other. We rise, sit your sit bones back towards your heels. Go ahead and walk it out once again to child's pose. Releasing through that lower back. Breathe. Nice big deep breaths. Lifting, just slightly walk your hands to the right. Reach to your left fingertips and press your hips to the left. Releasing the weight of the upper body down. Just giving some love into the lower back and through the side body. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands through center and then over to the left. Reaching through your right fingertips. Press your hips to the right and release the weight of the upper body down. That long stretch down the right side of your body. Just checking in. Lifting slightly, walking it back through to center. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers. Lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Let's come up to our first down dog. Breathe. Lifting your sit bones high, adjust your hands, adjust your feet however you need to. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. We can bend those knees as much as you like to get the bend out of the wrists as much as you need to. Find your breath. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right toes reach high. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through between your hands. Back knee can come to the mat or knee stays off, and we circle those arms up and overhead. Chest is lifted. Core is strong. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Nice long diagonal line. Turn your palms towards the ground. Spread your fingers wide. And as you exhale, pull those elbows back. Lift your gaze. Inhale, reach it out. Lengthen. And exhale, pull it back. Let's do that one more time. Reach it out. And pull it back. Inhale, reach it out. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. And rise. As you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. Breathe. Inhale it up, tall, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg high. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile. Press it through, up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes high. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through between the hands. Back knee can come down if you like, otherwise knee is off. And we circle those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Again, straighten. And exhale, sink, stay low. Lengthen and reach. Hinge it forward, long diagonal line. Turn your palms towards the ground, spread your fingers wide, and as you exhale, pull those elbows back. Lift your gaze. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it back. One more time, reach it out and pull it back. Inhale, reach it out. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb, and we rise. Exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Opening up that heart. Letting the love flow to and from. Inhale it up, tall, flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg high. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. And let's heel toe those feet open to the outside edge of your mat, bending the knees and lowering your bottom down. You can stay in frog pose. Nice flat back, or lift the chest. Elbows to the insides of the knees. And the crown of the head to the sky. Our yogi squat or garland. Breathe. Shoulders are rolled back. Strong through that upper back. Noticing the pressure through that outside of your foot. Release that right hand to the inside. Left arm reaches up. As high as you can reach. We circle that left arm around behind the back. Just circle the back of the body as far as you can reach. Left arm extends high and release it down. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Rotate and reach. Right arm high. Breathe. Exhaling and circling that right arm around behind. Breathe. Really finding that breath. That's your key to letting go. Extend right arm up and release your hand down. Hands to the mat and extend those legs. Let your upper body be heavy. Bring the hands around behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Palms can touch, or we can keep those palms apart. We lengthen through the crown of the head, hinging it all the way up. Standing tall, and as you exhale, roll those shoulders back, reaching your knuckles towards the ground as you lift your gaze to the sky. Breathe. Inhaling it up, nice and tall, core strong, we hinge it forward. Keeping that core engaged, keeping that back safe and happy. As you come forward, let your upper body be heavy. Roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Looking up just beyond your bum. We bring the hands to the small of the back. And gently release those arms. Heel toe your feet back in to hip width apart to forward fold. We shift our weight to our heels and begin to bend the knees, lowering ourselves down. Shifting your hands to just below your hips and lower yourself all the way down. Extend those legs out long. Reach it high. Flex your feet. And as you exhale, turn to the right. Open your arms out to a T. Inhale, turn back to face front. And exhale, turn to the left. Open those arms out to a T. Inhale, back to center. Circle the arms around behind you. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Lean back onto your hand. Point your toes. Options. We're going to exhale as we lift the chest. Join me here. And we'll come back to this or add a little more intensity and then gently release it back to your neutral spine. Now you can do that again, just the arch of the back, or as you exhale, press to your heels and lift your hips. Reversed plank. and gently release it back down. We're going to do that one more time, either reverse plank or just that arch of the back. You decide what you need. If you need to shift your hands, shift and lift. Breathe. Squeeze those buns. Core nice and strong. And gently release it down. We lean back onto those forearms. Core strong. Turn your palms to the sky. We're going to roll to the left and place that right hand underneath that right hip. Roll to the right. Place that left hand underneath that left side of the pelvis. Point your toes. We lift the chest. Arch it back. Working to bring the crown of the head to the mat for fish pose. Core strong. We can keep those heels connected to the mat, or if you like, engage through the core and lift those feet just a little bit, creating a pike position. If that's not right, just keep your heels down, focusing on lifting that chest. Great to open up sinuses, open up the ear canals to stretch through the throat. We lift the upper body and slowly lower ourselves down. Releasing those hands, pull one knee in towards your chest and then the other. Hands to the shins just below your knees and just gently rock it side to side. How you doing, my friend? Hopefully fabulous. Some of these poses, yeah, they're kind of challenging. But we open up that chest, we open up our heart. Oh my goodness, all kinds of good things. Deeper breathing, coming back to center. We place that right foot to the mat and then the left. Hands are down by our sides, palms to the mat. A little pelvic tilt so that the small of the back presses into the mat, and then press through your heels as we lift those hips towards the sky. Peel your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Really working to articulate those vertebra one at a time. At the top of our bridge, give those buns a really good squeeze. Breathe, chins towards the chest. Keeping that pelvic tilt, slowly lower yourself back down. Keeping the knees right in line with the pelvis, with the hips. When you come down, take a moment. Re-engage, pelvic tilt, and press and lift. We come back up to our bridge pose. If you wish, we can come to wheel pose. You do not have to. You can stay right here. To come to wheel pose, we lift those arms, flexing at the wrists, bending at the elbows, placing the hands on either side of the head. Elbows point straight to the sky. Press and lift all the way up. Breathe. Rock back to your heels. Lift your toes. Knees remain right in line with those hips. Shift your toes back to the mat. Walk your feet in just slightly and lift the heels. Oh, little press back. Stretching through the belly, through the shoulders. Gently release the heels. Ever so slowly tuck your chin toward your chest. Lower back down to the back of the head, back of the shoulders. Extend those arms and slowly lower your hands down to the mat. And then ever so slowly, one vertebra at a time, coming back down to your bottom. Nice job. Pulling that right knee in. And then the left, hands to the shins just below your knees. If that was your first time in wheel, oh, I hope that was good. I hope it was fabulous. Yes, it's definitely challenging. Breathe, rock it side to side. Take a second, roll your wrists. Point and flex your foot. Flex and extend through the wrist. Roll those ankles, just have a little fun with it. And then we bring those hands behind the thighs. Let's rock it up. However you need to. Coming back up to a seated position. Let's turn. Coming to easy pose. Hands are down by your sides. We press those palms down towards the ground. As you exhale, lean your head to the right. Just giving a little love to the neck and the shoulders. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head to the left. And press that right palm down towards the ground. How was that? I hope it was fun. I hope it was challenging in all the right ways. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Turn and look out over your right shoulder. Just as far as you can turn. Notice that length in your spine, sitting up just a little bit taller. Inhale it back to center and turn and look out over your left shoulder. Big, full, deep breaths, oxygenating that brain, giving loads of love to the body. Inhale it back to center. Inhale, reach it high. We're going to finish with 3 cactus arms. Exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. One more time, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it high, bring your palms to touch, and slowly lower those hands to heart center. And just a humongous thank you for being here today. I hope you felt the love coming to you, coming from you. Thank you for sending out the love into the universe. Thank you for joining me. Be well, my friends. Take care. And I always look forward to the next time. Until then, namaste.